So good morning. Well, we've woke up to a very cold, frosty day, but it's a cracking sky this morning. We woke up, it was -7 here last night, as you can tell with the front of the van. Lights are solid. So we're not too sure where we're going yet. We're doing some shopping. We might head for the Isle of Skye this morning. Jane's got an uncle at Plockton, so we're maybe going to head for that kind of area, drop in and see Duncan. So we'll pick these up on the road, we'll see where we get to. Going right in that water, the jets and the Airbuses. Just crossing over the Gairlochie swing bridge, which is the Caledonian Canal, which links Fort William to Inverness. where the ferry used to close kind of park across there. The ferry's been available because of the bridge. So that's us, we're in Skye. We were needing some gas. We're running refillable gas. We were struggling. We had enough to do in Skye, but we're going to need to get some. And I was watching a YouTube video a couple of weeks back. People were saying they were struggling for refillable gas in Skye. Well, we've just come into the Asda Express. So just as you come over the Skye Bridge, you're just 5 mile along the road, and it's Asda Express, and they do refillable gas, and it was 95 pence, 95.9 I think it was, a litre. 95.7 a litre for gas. So if you're needing gas on Skye, Asda Express, Broadford, that's where you're wanting to be heading for. So that's us, we've had lunch, we've got our gas, we're short to do it with fuel as well. This is our first pit stop at the waterfall here. You can see up the top there, you've got the ice capped mountains there with the snow on top. We'll take these across here to the waterfall. Maybe about 4 or 5 years ago, in fact it was before we got the water home, so it would have been 5 years ago. This bit here, it's kind of rocky. Jane fell here when we were up with the old Land Rover with the roof tent on, and we had a wee bit of a struggle to get back in the Land Rover, and we had to run her up. I can't mind the name of the hospital, but we had to run her up for an x-ray. She thought she had broke her ankle. So if you are stopping here and coming in, mind your footing. We don't want the same happening to you. It's what happened to Jane, because we couldn't do much that week when we were up here in Skye the last time because of her ankle. So this is a waterfall. We'll stick the drone up, we'll put some drone footage on it. Now this is in a restricted area here, so you've got to be careful. You've got to tick the box with the DJI and keep it down low. Obviously this is a bit for the jets. So as long as you keep it down low and you're lower up at your maximum 120 metres, you'll be alright. Just try and keep it around about the 50 metres, and that way you're well below it. So this is the first waterfall. The plan is we were going to go to the fairy pools, because every time we're at the fairy pools it's always busy. It's during the summer and we can never get parked at it. But it's saying on Google Maps the road's closed. I think it was the 2nd or the 5th of January, but if you look on the Highland website for the council, it's saying the road was shut to the 15th of November. So we're not actually too sure whether the road is open or not. So we'll venture round and we'll see if the road's open or closed. We'll maybe catch a wee local somewhere on the road, ask them, see what they say. But it's been a lovely drive up to here as from now. The sun's been on the hills, and it makes it all the better just with the snow on top of them. So it's been a nice drive from Fort William round to here now. They've seemed to have upgraded all their roads as well, because the last time we were up here the roads were as rough as. They've done a lot of tarring in the area, so the roads have been good this time. So we'll see what we're like once we start driving round Skye, see if it's going to be the same or not, or if it's going to go back. We were up at the old man's store the last time, and at the other side of the old man's store, well, I think we were down to about 25 mile an hour at one point because the van was just getting shoot to bits. So we'll see if it's improved. It looks like the roads are improving now. So we'll crack on and we'll pick these up on our wee bit. That's us, we're ready to hit the fairy pools. Jura's all excited. Right you Jura? I'm convinced you've got ADHD as a dog. I'm sure you have. So we'll take you along for the walk. The car park's pretty empty today, to be honest with you. The summertime, this is just, wow, full. But look at it, this time of year. Nice and quiet. Normally it's just chaos. All the better for us to get parked in. Jane getting her boots on, and then we're away. Pick these up a wee bit. So that's us, we're on the walk. And I think the views are good that way. And the camera up there. I'll just look at that in the back. Can't beat it, man, honestly. Beats work any day, out in the fresh air, walking and meeting new people on the road. Could do this every day, I could just retire and go and hit the road and do it full time. I wouldn't think twice about it. So that's us. We've flown the drone up through the fairy pools there all the way at the top. So hopefully it's turned out well. We'll add it into it. The vlog when we put it together. We're just contemplating whether to continue on up there. Just pushing on now like. So that's us, we're heading back for the van. It's starting to get dark now. It's 4 o'clock, we've only got to 4:30 and the darkness will be down on us, so we'll need to head for the van and find a park up for tonight, because you see all the caravan sites in Isle of Skye seem to be closed out of season again, so we'll see where we're going to get parked tonight. Well, good morning. We're parked up just half a mile up for the ferry pools here in this car park. We come in here on Tuesday night because the weather had to turn and get up to 70 mile an hour winds. So it's a sheltered wee car park. So we've been in here for Tuesday. We're now on Thursday morning. There's a tree down there. That's come down at one point, maybe in the last storm. And there's one down at the very back there as well. But we parked in here because that tree there looks as though it's got a good bit of girth about it. So that looked fine. So we're going to head on. We'll go back down to the ferry pools, fill up with water, and then we're going to try and head down for Clockton and then down into Fort William again. The winds are dying down anyway. We're into Friday night at 11 o'clock before they die off, and then it's to go cold again. So we're going to head for south. Another thing is the batteries. We've been cooking on the batteries as well for Tuesday. For Tuesday we've been cooking breakfast, lunches and dinners. Ran the van on it and we're now at 57% with the lithium. And that's a 620 amp battery. So anybody thinking about a battery, it's a winter time you're going to need it. If you're going to do off grid in the winter time, you're better off with the bigger battery to last you. So we'll drive down to Fort William, we'll bring the phone back on again and we'll see what charge is in it. I don't know now, hear a wee phone call coming in. So that's us, we're back up at the ferry pools and we've filled up the water here. So there's a tap at the end of the building. Donation box is in here. So if these are filling up, we fill up with water and we've emptied our bin as well. The boys allowed us to put our rubbish in the bin. There's no facilities on the island at this time of year, everything's just shut. So you drive in and the place is immaculate. Toilets are spotless as well. So just try to put some money in for a donation for the water and empty your rubbish. If we all keep doing that, we'll allow us to keep using the facilities. It just keeps everything running. I don't know if you could see it earlier now, but here we'll pick up this camera, but the water's flying down there through the ferry pools. It's wild, so we'll crack on. We'll pick these up a wee bit. This is the toilet. This is the toilets. For public toilets are immaculate. So there's some folk out walking the ferry pools today. We've never been out the van all day yesterday because of the weather. I wouldn't even put a boat looking at it, never mind walk it. As you can see here, the volume of the water. Oh no, oh no. That's it here, isn't it? That's the wee park up we were in there, the car park. We stayed in there the last 2 nights. Everybody's looking for it. If it's windy and skye, you're looking for a wee shelter spot, I would head in there. Because once you come out of there, it's wild. So what's happening? So as you can see, when we were coming off the Skye, we were over 70 mile an hour winds, and the skylight above the bed, it took off. So we lost the skylight. We had to drop into a juicens, get a sheet of plywood OSB, wrap that in polythene, get 3x2s and coach bolt that down through the roof to try and keep the wind and the rain out of the van. We made our way down to Ben Nevis again, but unfortunately the rain was starting to come in as we were sitting in the car park. You'll maybe see in the footage here, I was driving back to Ben Nevis. The rain was horrendous. The truck drivers couldn't even see 10 feet in front of them. They pulled in, but we kept going. So unfortunately, we had to head for home on the Friday night, because we just didn't want any damage done to the inside of the van. So we had to get a new skylight fitted. So we got that done at Caravans in Lanark. Done a great job. So that was us. We'll continue on with the rest of the video.
Yeah.
Wild, isn't it? This boy in front of us with this truck, he's struggling, like, he can't see, he's struggling.
There was one almighty flash there and then a bang.
Visibility is absolute trash. Aye, that boy's put in, because the visibility is to get, the boy's struggling, obviously his eyes aren't that very good. Well, we're horrendous, man. We're only another few miles to go and we'll be pulling in, so we'll keep going, we're 4 miles to go. So that's us, we're back in and the battery's at 73%, and that's with a 2-hour drive. Dinner's back on again. So with a 2-hour drive we're back to 73%. Just to let you know if you're ever thinking about it. So that's us, we're back at Perth just now. We went to Ben Nevis to spend the night there. We made dinner, but the wind in Ben Nevis was horrendous as well, and the water was starting to come in a wee bit of the roof, the temporary fix we've done. So Jane just was the way to take the chance in case the water got into the ceiling of the van. So we're heading for down the road. We'll get the van back in the shed tonight. We'll head for home. We're about an hour and a half from home. So we'll put it back in the shed. We're not wanting any disasters tomorrow because it's Jane's birthday and I don't want to put any dampeners on her day tomorrow. So we'll get down the road and we'll get a new skylight ordered tomorrow. And we'll see what we can do. I don't know, possibly we were talking about going away and meeting in with Jim and Natasha. So we'll go down, we'll see if we can do something better with it to stop the water from coming in. If we can, we'll head out on Saturday, tie in with Big Bosco. So we'll leave it here just now because it's dark. I don't know what time we're on. It's 8:30. It's 8:30 at night, so it's dark. So we'll finish it off here and we'll pick these up. I don't know if we'll be out at the weekend or no. We'll need to play it by ear. But if we don't, thanks for watching and we'll catch you again.